Welcome to another Friday evening live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Please make yourself welcome as you join this live stream. Please remember to give the live stream a thumbs up. Hey Joshua, good evening again. Welcome to my live stream. I don't know what was going on with that live stream there. Seems like I have to leave this thing alone because I don't know what is going on and I am not able to maneuver it. So I was trying to flip the screen to show a cat was coming in the house like this house it is. And then all I know that it started. Hey DS, greetings. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. And then the next thing I see is that the screen, it just frozen and the screen just start jump like this. So I have to end it. And DS is saying greetings, Joshua. Welcome, guys. I appreciate your presence being here. DS is saying it's Sue today, not DS. Okay, Sue. Thank you so much for joining. I was here and there was some trash, some breadfruit leaf and ackee leaf and all those things around the back. So I went around there, tried to scrape them up because, when you don't use to certain things and you see them, it's a bother to you. So I went around there and was scraping. But while I was scraping and almost at the end, the rain started to dew down. So I light it. Thank you for the thumbs up. And come around here now and say, all right, let me do a live stream. Start the live stream so good. Persons was on the live stream. And I see this huge cat now come through the grill. And by the time I try to flick the camera now to turn it to show them this big cat walking in like it's his house. All I know that is that the freeze, it's freeze, and all I can see is that the stream that the phone that I was streaming from just started to jump like this. So I had to end it. I don't know. It's a couple of times I see that happening. Like when persons are having fits or something and just keep jumping. I don't know what caused it, so I had to end. But I let persons know that I will end, so I would be grateful if they could find me back here. Can I tell you something? This young man don't sleep. Today, I did have Bible vocation Bible class for a week. So they start Monday and I didn't go. But I want to learn to catch the crochet. So I said, today is the last day, let me go. And he walked 1 mile. And I leave him with my other daughters. And we walk the 1 mile, come back, and he don't close his eyes from that time. Hey Skylar, welcome to the live stream. Guys, please remember when you join the live stream to thumbs up the live. It. He don't close his eyes, so I'm trying to see if I can get him to go and sleep now, that I can try to just see if I can have a good little stream today without any interaction. So I hope and trust that the others that was here before, they will see that I started, and if they are interested, they can come on over. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your presence here, and I hope you're having a happy Friday. I was going to say Sunday. I'm here looking out. I don't think I want to go around the fire. I don't know if somebody could fix me some nice dinner and take it home for me. That would be great. Guys, I was talking today, and one of my church sisters tell me that she went to the market and was looking at some tomato. And when she asked what a pound for the tomato, she was told that it's $1,000. So she just tell the lady, oh, put it down back and next time. Can I tell you? I am doing good, Skylar. A little bit tired, but still giving God thanks. How about you? I'm good, so how about you? Hmm. He's taking his little time and going to eat. Because it's now 5:14 and he get up early this morning, so it's full time for him to go and get a nap. And the rain is it's dewing down. It's not coming down hard, but it's dewing. And you know something, when you're in this type of weather now, where the day was so hot, and then the rain dewing down like this and it dew down on you, you oftentimes get sick. So I know it's busy and it's Friday. As some persons would say, thank God it's Friday. Last day for them for the work for the week. Some persons will go to party and other persons will get good rest. Do what they have to do at their home. If they're not lazy, because I have some persons who they don't want to do anything. If they could ask somebody to go to the bathroom for them, they would do so. While you have another set that they just keep working, working, working. But you know what, you know something, guys, if you just keep working, working and you don't get any rest, it's not really good for your body. It will mash up the body. Thank you, I understand, but I know that you are busy. Maybe the baby is up or you have other chores to do. But thank you so much for still being here. This little man is going for it now, so in another 5 minutes time I'll take him to his bed. And then I will continue here to see what will go on. The rain is doing down a little harder. So if it starts to rain hard, then I'll show you guys what's going on the outside. Thank you for those love hearts. I appreciate them. Oh, wow. If you listen, guys, you will hear it coming down a little harder. And if it start to come hard, and then if it start to blow this direction, then I will have to get up from here and get a stool and something to catch my gadget on. So I'll just sit here patiently and wait to see what's going on. I can see 4 thumbs up and 3 persons in. 5 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sue. Farmer Madge, welcome back. Thank you for joining. I don't know if I should not show that cat. But guys, I see this big cat was wasing in like he owned the house here. So I was just flipping the camera to show you guys the cat, and guess what? The camera would not flick All I see is that what I was screaming from, I just see it's just shaking like this and my picture going up and down, up and down. So I had to end it and start this one. But thank you so much for joining. Thank you for coming back over. I appreciate you coming back. So my baby boy finally gone to sleep, so I'm going to just put him down. So excuse me for a bit. I'll be right back. Oh wow, we me put them peeing up and tired. Walking and alright, maybe. Ooh. Oh, welcome. I'm back, guys. Thank you for sticking and staying. Oh, there, man. You can't take me off of my work, you know. Guys, I'm going to mute for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that, guys. But I am back. Thank you for the thumbs up, and I appreciate you sticking and staying until I get back. That's how it goes sometimes. Sue said Miss Gay DS and my other account is running in the back. You just won't see any comment from both. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hello, Cool Vibes. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Friday afternoon to you. I hope you're having a great afternoon. I'm here a little bit tired, but still giving God thanks. And Roxanne is saying, greetings, Gaye Blake, and everyone in the chat. Greetings, Roxanne. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. Happy Friday to you. Just here giving God thanks for His grace and for His mercy, for keeping us through the week. It's such a great blessing until today. It's the 5th day, and we are alive and we are okay. It's much to be thankful for. So today, I walk a mile, Roxanne, a mile and a little, because from this crossroad to the other one, it's a mile. And then I have to go a little way down to the church. Cool Vibes, Farmer Madge, and Roxanne, greetings to you all, says Sue. So what I did, guys, there was having Bible class at my church. It started from Monday, but I want to catch the crochet, so I went today. But guess what, guys, the needle that I have, because I didn't know anything about them, I just go into this place and buy a needle. That needle was too big. That needle was for wool. So my church is selling me a smaller one, and I was catching on, so I give God thanks. And oh wow, that's great. Something is better than nothing. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And Cool Vibes is saying Sue and Roxanne and Farmer Match, bless up funds. So that is how it goes. And I am so grateful. Not because I'm getting old, but I can still try something to do into my spare time. Because it's good, you can have something to do, so you sit down and do something of your own instead of like gossiping or stuff like that. You just try to keep the brains active and the body active as well. And Roxanne is saying, Sue, Cool Vibes, Farmer Matt, greetings, and Sue issue. Good evening, showing some love. So I'm grateful. Guys, I did have an aunt, and she used to get all these white pillowcase, and she would use the embroidered thread and fix them up so nicely. So you would see some nice pattern on the top of the pillow when she put on the pillowcase, and around the edge she would use different color, and it used to be so pretty. And I always say I want to learn to do those things, but nothing happens before the time. So now there is it, I'm going into crochet. So I'm trying, and I'm praying that the good Lord can help me so that I can spread those things on my dresser, and I can, if I get the chance to make it, I can do things to cover my the settee and all of that. And Cool Vibes is saying yes, hello and evening. So yes, guys, it is good when we try, because we are not too old to learn. So we can try to do things. You can do it, yes, because as I don't remember we're in Philippians, but it says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So if Christ is in the vessel, he'll smile at the storm. So I know that I'll make it. Nothing beats a trial but a failure. And when I used to go to school, they used to teach me this little thing that says, if at first you try and you don't succeed, then try and try and try again. So that is what I'm doing. I try today and I catch the pattern, and she pull it out and she show me about 6 different times. So now I know what to do. All I have to do now is just get the right needle. And Roxanne is saying DS in the building and showing some love. Cool Vibes is saying, please make me a t-shirt, Gay. I think I will get there. I think I'll get there. All I have to do is keep trying, and whenever I try and whatever I do, and if all being well and things and times progress, I will come right here and show you guys what I'm doing. And Sue is saying, greetings, Cool Vibes, DS at work, but manager doing her job. And Roxanne is saying classic hairstyle. Greetings, greetings, classic hairstyle. Welcome. I was here chatting away and didn't see that you joined. Thank you for joining. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for those love hearts. I appreciate them. Sue is laughing. And Cool Vibes is saying to Shane, hi, hon. So yes, guys, and encouragement strengthens labor. When you are doing something, you notice that when a child is going to school, as I said, my live stream is about in the life. So I'm talking about things that happen. I remember my parents always, my father always asking my mother, one day she go to school and waste money and all them something there because they couldn't read. So they would have to ask persons to read or write their letters. So I don't know if I was praying when I was going to school because, as a child, the things them where you used to do, you don't even remember whether you was praying or you was talking. And Classic is saying, like, Don, thank you for the thumbs up, Classic. I appreciate it. But I always said I don't want to grow up and ask persons to read my letter or to write my letter. I would like to do that for myself because I always say I don't like the fact that my parents have to be doing that. So I remember when I was in grade 3, I tell my father that I can write the letter for him. But to back the envelope now, I didn't fully understand how to write it so that it would settle without going up and down on it as it has no line. So I said, I can write the letter for you, sir, and put it in the envelope and seal it. But then you would have to ask somebody to address it because it have no line, so they won't sit down. I didn't fully aware of how to do that. And he was saying, you sure you can do that? And I said, yes, guys. When he tell me what to put in the letter, I put the address and everything in the paper. And everything that he tells me to put in there, I put it in there. And he asked me to read the things then because he want to know if I'm lying. So I read whatever he tell me. You know what he did? He take that letter and bring it to about 3 different persons in the area to find out if what is in there, what I read, if that's true. And when he find out that was the exact thing that was in there, he come back and say, my wife, she not eat off the money in vain. So I thank God. And to be honest, teachers always tell the boys because you know that sometimes the boys them are more stiff-necked more than the girls. So boys sometimes they tend to not gravitate to the book as the girls would. And Classic is showing some love. Thank you for the love, Classic. I appreciate it. So I am really not a college graduate. I don't pass any CXC, GSC, or GCE, or those things that used to be then and now, but I can help myself. So I am not going to tell you that sometimes I see some names pop up here that I can call them. I am not good at that, but yes, I can help myself. And Sue is saying, yes, so true. Yes. So I am not going to come out here and tell you that I am the best thing because I'm far from the best thing. But guess what? I can help myself. So if I have to address a letter to the Prime Minister, yes, I can. If I have to address one to the Governor General, yes, I can. And I don't know if it's still Queen is in England ruling or not, but if I'm to address it there, yes, I can. And I thank God. I talked to him. I don't know if I was praying, I was just asking, or I was just talking, but that was my motto. I want to come and can read my letter and write my letter for myself. But as I said before, I don't know if I was praying, talking, or asking, but God answer. So sometimes persons would say them sending them children to school and them wasting time and stuff like that, especially those persons who didn't know how to read or to write. Instead of trying to tell the children, okay, I cannot read or I cannot write, but try make sure you open your mind to the lesson and take it in so that you don't come out like me. They curse them. God gave each and every one of us a gift. We all are wonderfully and uniquely made. Everyone is not meant to have a college degree. Can I tell you? I know that everyone is not meant to have it, but guess what? You see, some persons they don't have a college degree either, you know, but maybe because they are well spoken and stuff like that, they try to look down on persons. Well, to be honest, I was born and raised in Jamaica, never been out of Jamaica, but I try and Sue says strongly agree, Roxanne. Let me tell you something, guys. I I can talk patois, you know, but guess what? I'm not good at writing the patois because if you know some of the things them that we talk, it hard to spell them. For those persons who are Jamaican, they will know. We talk some words, but if you write them, it's hard to write. So guess what? I try to talk the way how I write. So I don't try to talk too much of the patois thing. I try to talk English that we were learned at school. For those things I can spell them and I can write them. So I try to talk the way how they teach us at school. Not to twang. I don't know how to twang. But I know how to put my words together as I was taught at school because those are the things that I can write and I can read. But the to write things in patois, some of them not going to spell properly because for those who go to school in Jamaica, you know that they don't teach you to write those things in school. So it's go hard for you to spell them. You can talk them, but to spell them and write them, it's hard. Because when we grew up in Jamaica, but still they not tell we say, go away. They don't write that on the board, say go away. Like you would say, go away. And all of them something. So them things they know. I am not good at writing them or spelling them because we didn't teach. We wasn't taught those things in school. But I won't downgrade a person who will say, come on them live stream and say, go away, or go on, or galang. I wouldn't downgrade them because persons talk the way they can spell and write their stuff. So I don't have a problem with a person who, and I don't have problem with person who doing their live stream and can't read either, because it's not everybody was born to read. When I was going to school, I know of this guy and I was so sorry for him. He go to school every day. The only time he don't go to school unless he's feeling sick. He go to school even more than I do. And guys, oh my God, he writes so pretty, guys. Not even the teacher, them at school write pretty like him. And if he sit beside this girl, because in those days when you go to school and you do your work, they you used to write my name is, and then you put your name. So if he sit beside a girl, that is the girl name that is going in the book. If he sit beside another boy, that boy name because he look and he do it. So he just write off the things them from the board. So like where they would put things to fill in the blank and you have 2 or 3 words, he write all of them because he didn't know what to do. So if he look in a book and he sees something and he can copy that fast, that's what he do. And he couldn't read. And I feel so bad for him. We traveled from grade 1 to grade 6 and he didn't know anything. But he did leave and go to an all-age school in a different community. And then I leave and go to the secondary school. Good evening, Best Bean. Thank you so much for finding me. I appreciate your presence. I don't know what was wrong with the other screen. I was trying to show a big cat that was coming in the house, and for some reason or the other, the camera wouldn't flick. And then I just see it start vibrating like this and not stopping. So I don't know what was the reason. So whenever I see anything, I am not going to flick my camera again. I'm not going to try to do it. I'm going to just let it stay. Maybe the cat was saying, all right, you're minding my business and leaving yours, so I'm going to mess you up. I'm just kidding, guys. I know nothing don't go like that. But I'm just joking it out. But thank you so much, guys, for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you coming. Happy blessed Friday evening to you guys. I know for you, most of you, it's night coming on. It's to 6 here. So it's to 7 at your end. Most of you who are here. But I appreciate you coming. So I'm just here sitting down trying out to see what will go on here as I try to work on my WH. I was outside scraping up and then the rain started dewing down, so I just light it and leave it. It's not coming hard, it's just dewing. It's just cooling down. I don't know if it will come in the night, which I would be grateful for. Guys, can I tell you something? Last night I go through some things. Heat would mad me. You know what happened, guys? The current go away about after 7, going to 8, and it go away for about 3 hours. So I sit out here on the veranda trying to get some coolness and try to get the baby to sleep, and he would not. You can use your other gadget, record and post house. Okay, I did not know. Okay, to like to show the cat and stuff like that. Okay. And Best Beans is saying, hello, Sue. That's what I should do, Best Beans. And then I would laugh at live stream. But everything happens sometimes for a reason. So, guys, I was there, I don't know, last night was so hot. So I was there fanning and fanning until he go to sleep and I put him down. Then the light come back. Oh, I go round to my room now. And then it go away about 4 times. It go, it come, it go, it come, it go, it come. And the 5th time, it goes away, guys. I start to sweat. The time was so hot. And guess what? I don't know what time it come back, but all I know, when I was there sweating, I feel the cool breeze and I was so glad. Persons in my area still don't get the electricity as yet. Yes, and you know what I was watching? When it goes away, I was following the GPS on the line there. And I was reading where they are saying some place in Westmoreland here, they are not fully restored, and some place in St. Elizabeth, they are saying some place that is not fully restored. They have difficulties going there, either roadblock. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's debris. I don't know what's going on, or it's trees or anything, or water. But those areas, those are the reason. And they were giving some deadline about the time that they would do it, and that was the time when the current just go. So I did not get to completely follow, but I hope and trust they will finish it up by the time this month end, because I know September, my God, it's school time. Persons going to have their children uniforms to iron and all of that. Some persons may be depending on their washing machine and stuff like that. And I know that it is so difficult without the electricity. And you know what? Oh my, I felt it for my neighbor because they were trying to start the generator. And I was sitting here, hear them pulling and pulling and pulling. It trackled a little and then it stopped. So they did have to just wait until it come back. So we're showing some love. Thank you for the love heart. So, but I'm hoping and trusting that by God's grace and mercy, before the end of this month, they will get back the electricity. Because I can imagine, my God, when you even want some ice, you have to buy it, and guess what? Even the ice them raise up in this season. So everything is a problem. But I know that God will come through, and I hope normality will restore soon. Yes, that's true too. Yes, that is so true because Bookie, if you turn up to something, turn it down, please. My God. Yes, that is so true because most of the machines now they are used by electric because instead of pedaling, persons use a motor to connect to the machine. So the building of the uniforms. That is so true, best beans. I didn't even remember about that. That's a big problem right there. And Sue is showing some love. Thank you for those love hearts, Sue. I appreciate it. I feel it to my heart because persons are depending now on sending out their children to school, and then the dressmakers are having a problem. That's another way. And maybe to go into different areas and stuff, persons sometimes in these times they full up, they only can deal with their regular customers, so I can understand. So maybe if those persons can get ready-made uniform, they have to try and do that. Have to try and get the ready-made. So that is what we did have to do here because persons are saying, and I'm telling you something, guys, 10 stories in one. Some of these persons that are managing these schools, they try to make things difficult for the parents because we cannot go into SAV and get. Mika, I can hear you. Mika, Mika, Sue is saying she can hear you. She can hear you from afar. Of course, when me tell you, when I tell you, you think a joke. So what they do now, guys, that school that my grandkids them go, you cannot get the uniform nowhere here. The material in South, you will have to go to Montego Bay. So you know what they do? They get some big rolls of materials. They are saying when you buy the materials, you are not buying the right one. So they buy some big rolls. And you know what they do? They have their dressmaker friends and stuff like that. So I don't know whether they let them make it and when they sell it, they get a percentage from it. But that is what we have to do. We have to call the gentleman, tell him the size of the waist and the blouse, what to go on the blouse, because on the first form they put a thing around here. Each class they go now. The first form don't have it. The second form they build something here. Then second, the third. Okay, come on, show soon. Then I what that there. So you have to go to Montego Bay and buy it. So Mika is saying she see this running on TikTok, so she is going to try it out. I don't know if you can see it properly. I don't know if I'm holding up the right way. So she said she is going to try it. So she's going to make a video when she is trying it, okay? So I'm waiting to see how it will turn out. And so we're showing some love. Laugh out loud. You know no Mika what Miss Gay been telling you. So guys, what they have to do now, they have been doing it that from last year. One time they used to sell you the material up there, so you would ask a dressmaker how many amount of material can make one or two uniforms, so they tell you. So you would travel to the school and buy the material from them and also the material for the blouse. They are not selling you that way now. You have to call the dressmaker, which is a man. So I don't know if he's a dressmaker or whatever he do. I don't know the name for him. Waiting to watch your jello video. It's not a jello. It jello, but I see cheesecake on it as well. Oh, a tailor. Okay. So the tailor is the person that they give all those material to and give you the tailor number. So you have to call the tailor and tell him how many uniforms you want, the size of the uniforms, and then you have to travel all the way in Montego Bay to buy it. And one uniform costs $4,000. And excuse me, how much is the blouse again, Mika? How much is the blouse? Like for Emmy. And one of the blouse costs $2,000. So the pair of uniform is for $6,000 per child. So can you imagine now? So it seems to me like when they do it that way, the school and them split that money. So that's how difficult some schools make it for us. And Cool Vibes is saying, oh, Sushen Semika FedEx Mines, I love cheesecake. And Best Beans is saying, Cool Vibes, how are you doing? Cool Vibes is saying, Best Beans, hon. And Cool Vibes is said, how much is that in US? No, I wouldn't really know how much is that in US, Cool Vibes, because I don't even know how much for a US. Trust me. And Mika said, all right, Sue. Mika said, okay, Best Beans. And Sue is showing some love. So that is how they do it. So instead of you going to the school now and buy the material and then take it to your dressmaker, you have to go now and purchase it all the way in Montego Bay. So the good thing about it, you can call and tell what waist you want. So then they will do that and what you want on the blouse. So that is it. That's how difficult it is. Would it be cheaper if you buy the fabric and make it at your dressmaker? I think so. I think so. I think so, Best Beans. And to be honest now, because I don't know how much is it for the yard of material, or the 2.5 yard, and you have to buy plenty, because how they make it, you have to lap it like from the front here, come way over here, because of how the pleats set. So it takes a lot of material. So I don't even know. Huh? And that material, it's hard to get. You cannot get it in sub. Yeah, carry one of uniform come. Me show how it is set up. So maybe it's cheaper. So it's $6,000 for one. So, and I don't know why it's so difficult. You cannot get it here in South. They say you have to go into Montego Bay and get the material. And sometimes when persons buy it, they are saying it is too thin and it is not the right shade and all quality things. Turn down is something now. You can't just give me a break until me finish. Oh boy. 3,000 for 5. 30,000 for 5. Yes, Best Beans. So that is how it is. So you can't buy 5 uniform. You have to buy 3. Or if you buy 2 and if they did have 1 in the meantime, they use the 1. So eh? Oh, back up. Oh, wow. Anyway, me drop my head tonight. Me ask God for give me a good night rest. Because my foot them really tired. So this is the uniform, and it looks short to me now. But maybe when it rinse out or iron, I don't know. This is how it makes. So I'm going to show you. And the little girl I put on weight. So I'm going to show you on the inside. You see, it takes a lot of material how the pleats are made. But the good thing about it now, how they make the top here now, when they reach into 10th grade, if they still have this uniform, but I know my granddaughter here won't have it to use because she getting taller and taller. Each time you can take off this part here and then you will have the skirt, but I know it won't work for her because she is getting taller each day. She's going to be a tall girl. So this is it for $4,000. And this is the blouse, one of the blouse. And this blouse now, because when they are going into grade 8, you have to have a stitch here. So because the material is too hard to get now, whenever she is going into grade 9, then you're going to have to buy the blouse. And they put 2 stitch on it. And this is for $2,000. So this now costs $6,000. Can you imagine? Yeah. So it is going to be hard for those persons now without the electricity, if they can get the material, the uniform to buy. And Pool Vibes is saying it's like 40 US dollars. Okay. And Sue is saying that's crazy and brutal. Can I tell you? Can I tell you? They used to have it, as I tell you, these big, like how they sell it in the store, and then you go to the school, they would tell you the time, because when my first granddaughter used to go up there, that's what we do. They tell you the time that you are to come to the school and get it, so you just ask your dressmaker and then you go. They stop doing that now, and all of those material go to the tailor, and he builds the uniform and you go and buy it. So maybe the money splits between them. So it's really hard. It's really hard. That is what they are doing. But if they were going to school here in Sav or in areas, yes, you would get those materials to buy on your dressmaker bill it. But because they're going in another parish, that is why that what they do. And that's the adjoining parish to St. James. The school is in Hanover. But on your way, like you're heading to Mobile. So they come in partnership with those persons, and that's what they do. So it's really rough. And 3 of my grandkids going to that school, because I have another granddaughter that joined that family. So that is what going on. So but that's crazy to me though. Really rough. I don't see these other schools down here doing that. You go to any store down here and get those uniforms. Even there's another school in Hanover, but back Negril area, that's called the Rossies High School. If you go to Sab, you will get the material for that school. But I don't know why you can't get this one here, and they are saying it's hard to get. So that is just a little bit of what's going on. So I know that it will be hard if the dressmakers can't get to do the uniform. Everything is expensive. Just take it day by day. Yes, best beans, that's what we have to do. And then for persons who can only afford like 2, and sometimes it's rain time, but thank God, if the person wear one Monday, all you have to do is wash it Tuesday, and then the one that they wear Tuesday, the one that they wear Monday, then that will fit in for Wednesday. That's what we have to do for persons who can't afford the 5 and stuff like that. And Mika is saying, so true. Good evening, Miss Rosalie. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. And Mika is saying, welcome. Miss Rosalie is saying, blessings. And Sue is saying, greetings, Miss Rosalie. So that's how it is. And I don't know where that material, where they get it from, whether it's the US or whether it's England. I don't know where. Because like if I did maybe know where, maybe I could have asked family members like to buy a certain amount and send it to me or stuff like that. But I don't know where directly that material is made. And Miss Rosalie saying you're welcome, host. Thank you so much for joining. I hope and trust you're having a great Friday evening going into night. Just here doing a little chit chat and trying to work on my double H here. But I am really concerned about all those persons now with the uniform thing now, because it's 2 week and a little, and then school is open. Today's I think is the 17th. Today is the 17th if I'm not lying, or the 16th. Lying in my bed, sister. Okay, that is so nice. Relax yourself and get some rest. I'm happy to know that you are laying in your bed where you can relax the body. That's what I do sometimes, Sometimes when I join live streams, I lay down in my bed. But guess what? Sometimes I sleep away and leave the live stream. And Miss Rosalie saying, blessings, Kamika. Now that you have that right shade material, you can take it to the fabric store and buy additional material and make it if you want. Yes, but then what I would have to do now, I would have to like go into Montego Bay, because as I tell you before, we don't get it in Savlamar to buy. So we have to go to Montego Bay and look it. Miss Rosalie said, I walk a lot, sun drunk me. Can I tell you, the sun was so hot here today. It was so hot. When I was going around this morning, I leave here, I think it was after 9. And to be honest, I was like a drunken person walking, and I didn't have anything on my head, and I didn't have an umbrella, and I did have my little grandson with me. The sun was so hot. I'm telling you, man, today was hot. And then I see the rain was due earlier, but the time is dark, so maybe in the night we will get a lovely shower, and I wouldn't mind. When I settle in my bed, I hear it pouring down. I would be so glad. Yes, sis, Jamaica hot bad, can I tell you? And I see it surface on the internet that there was an earthquake today in the 9 o'clock region. But guess what? I was walking, I didn't feel it. I don't hear nobody in this neighborhood say they feel it, neither when I went to church. I don't hear anybody talk about it. So I don't know if it wasn't felt in this side of the island, but I don't hear no one talk about it or say they feel it. It's the internet is where I see it on. And Sue is saying yes, it was 4.7 magnitude. So maybe it shake here, but I didn't feel it. And the next thing, I heard that if you are walking or if you are driving and an earthquake is happening, you're not going to feel the movement. I don't know how true it is. That's what I heard. Sue said, oh, she felt it bad. Wow. So maybe persons will feel it, but to be honest, let me tell you the honest truth. What I notice with some persons, you see, if they don't hear a thing or they don't see a thing and they hear you talk about it, they would jump and say, yes, they see, they feel it, they hear it. But I personally didn't feel it. And I don't hear no one in and around say they felt it. Didn't know there was an earthquake today. Yes, that's what I heard, that it was mostly felt like in Kingston and like Old Harbor and those places. So I don't know if any other parishes. I didn't feel it here in Westmoreland. But not to say other persons don't feel it, but I personally didn't. And persons who I interact with throughout the days and in my walking and stuff, I didn't hear anyone say they felt it. So you know that's how it goes sometimes. And I also heard that if you are, all right, there was this big one and I was in South. I was in South walking. And it's when I get into a taxi and coming up, I hear persons talking. And then when I come home, Mika them was telling me, yes, they feel it. And persons were saying because I was moving, that is the reason why I did not feel it. Oh, and Miss Rosalie say I will Google later. And Sue is showing some love. Thank you for all those love hearts. I appreciate it. So I don't know if because in those time I was walking, why I did not feel it. As I tell you, I was in Sab when this big one, and I did not feel it. It's when I get in the taxi I hear, and I was like, my God, and they were saying, good evening. They were saying it's because I was walking, so I don't know. And none of my children, I don't hear them say them feel it, so I don't know. But that's how it is. I only hope and trust. Rosalie says, so Shane, you good. I only hope and trust that no one lost their life through it, because I know sometimes things like that will happen. Persons sometimes will run out of place and things will turn over on them and all of that. I remember one time, I think it may be about 4 years ago, I was outside talking to somebody, and where I stand up, I see the grill start moving, so I know it was an earthquake, and I hear Mika run out and say, Mommy, me don't know what happened, me I wash up the plate and me see the sink just as she run out, and I said, no, you shouldn't run out, you should stay in the kitchen. And Best Bean says, stay blessed everyone, happy weekend. Thank you so much, Best Beans, I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and happy Sabbath to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence being here. So she run out of the kitchen because maybe it's the first time she have ever experienced such a big one. So I was standing close to the grill. So I just take up my little grandbaby and I just hold him. Cause she said, I don't know what's happening. I'm washing up the dishes and all I can see is the sink moving. Oh my God. Bye, Best Beans. Have a happy and blessed weekend. And Mika is saying, bye bye, Best Beans. So these things do happen. And what I noticed too, you see, whenever the time is real hot, those are the times that we normally had earthquakes. What I noticed, whenever time you see the time hot, real hot, you look out, there's earthquake coming. Whenever the time is cool and you have cool time, or the temperature real cool, you don't feel any earthquake. But whenever the time is real hot, that's the time. Same to you, Best Bean, says Miss Rosalie. That's the time I notice that those things occur. Oh, I'm here for 52 minutes. I'm here almost an hour. I'm happy and I'm grateful. So Best Beans is saying bye. Bye, Best Beans. Take care. Happy Sabbath to you again, and enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope and trust you will have a great night rest. Wow. Push him back, push him back. Push him back. Eh? Me not hear you. Eh? Go for it now. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Whenever this little boy is sleeping and nobody is beside him, he tend to get up early and cry. I'm going to mute a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I have a bucket that I did full up here during the hurricane season. I don't know if someone sit on it or what, but I used to open it and use out the water until it's finished. And all that I am saying now, I cannot get this bucket to open. I don't know. Seems like someone sit on it and then it get tightened up and I need the bucket to use. And no, I can't open it. I'm going to mute. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that, guys. You know that. Guys, you know that they are saying woman is stronger than man, but guess what? Nothing of the sort. Because I was trying to open this bucket from yesterday and I couldn't get the bucket to open. And you see it, I called the gentleman to open the bucket for me. And right away, he opened the bucket. But it looked like somebody did sit down on it and so it get tightened up. So I am grateful that I could get it to open. I think sorry, I'm going to stay here for another 20 minutes and then I will end this live stream. I'm going to get this baby. Thank you for the love heart. So I'm coming. I'm going to get my baby boy here. Cool. Thank you for the love heart, Miss Rosalie. I appreciate it. You know, I did not turn on the fan. Oh my God, and he was hot, so he couldn't get to sleep properly. His shirt is wet. I didn't remember to turn on the fan because the evening is hot. So it's my fault why he didn't get a good sleep. But outside here is a little bit cooler. Oh my God. So this is how it feels, guys. And let me tell you something. For those of you who know that's when the rain just drew, and it don't fall hard, it tends to send off some heat. Instead of making the place cool, the place get hot. But if it fall hard, then you know the time will get cooler. But as long as it just drew and it don't fall hard, then it make the time hot. Oh my gums. Thank you so much for being here with me, guys. I appreciate your presence. No one that joined my live stream presence is being unnoticed. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you all for making it to my live stream. Oh my God. So what is the little baby doing? So is he still sleeping or is up? This little boy is still sleeping, but what I notice with him, whenever times two, I put him in the bed and no one lay down there beside him, he don't get that long sleep as he would when somebody is in the bed with him. And Sue say he's still sleeping, Miss Gay. Wow, that's awesome. You know that later on you're going to have to set up with him. I hope and trust you did get a little rest since you come home from work though. Where this little puppy comes from? He try yesterday he tried to come into the house here and just crying. I don't know whether it lose its mother or not, but now he's at the gate. So I know I got to use some matchstick to hold up my eyes later. Oh boy. And maybe when you see certain times too, and he is up, you just lay down. You just lay down in the bed with him, and maybe he'll go and sleep. Because you see, when the time is hot too, but I know that it's not hot at your end. I know at your end it's supposed to be on the cooler side, but when the time is hot, this little boy here don't try to go and sleep that early either. He tries to be up. Oh my God. Guys, such a great privilege to have you guys here on this platform with me. I appreciate you so much and I thank you so much. I'm about to wake him up, but after the stream is over, else all these gadgets are going to get smashed. Wow. Oh boy. So I'm staying here for 11 more minutes. I'm not going over the hour and 20 minutes. And Miss Rosalie said, good luck, Sue. Oh boy. Guys, I remember one time when I was a child growing up, I did have a cousin, but that cousin was my mother grew her. She was to call my mother aunt. So I think it was 1974. She had a twin. She didn't have them. They take them from her because she was so sick. And those twins, they were tiny bit. So before my mother get them, they were in a thing they call incubator. So after 3 weeks, they give them to my mother because the mother was still in the hospital. And my father in those days, he used to work as a watchman on the road as they were cutting new road. So saying, say, Miss Rosalie, thank you, but I will do well with you and Miss Gay to help. And I would surely help you if I was nearby that I could just walk over. And Miss Rosalie said, never mind Sue. And Sue is laughing. So, guys, my dad know he used to go to work certain times in the night to work. They would rotate it. So, like tonight he work in the night. Tomorrow night he would be home because they used to use like different persons to watch the roller and stuff like that on the road. And my God, sometime my father used to have one of them up here and the other one down there shaking and tell my mother to try and get a little sleep. And then when the children them go to sleep, then he will try to get a nap. And then when they wake up now, my mother would take turn. My God. And from I see that, I said to myself when I turn big, I would never want to have a twin, seeing the things that my mother had to go through with those twins. And it was a girl and a boy. And one of the time now, my husband said he wouldn't mind get a twin or a triplet. You see, from the time after I have Mika, I tell myself, oh, not another child, because I didn't want to have the twin, neither the triplet, because I don't know how I would manage. So, guys, I can imagine and I know what you're talking about, Sue, when you want to sleep. Oh boy. I know what it is when you want to sleep and the baby is up and you have to be up with them because you can't go and sleep and leave them. Oh my God. So I know how it goes, my dear. I know how it goes when you want to sleep. See the little puppies at the gate now. So you see if he comes in here now and he try to come on the garage in the night, persons won't be able to sleep because it will be only here crying. I don't know where it comes from. You hear him, guys? Oh my God, that is what I don't like. So you see, when it try to come in here now and come in the garage in the night, in the carport, when persons are sleeping, or it try to come through the grill and come on the veranda, it will be all nicer persons. And we don't have a dog here. I don't like that system. I don't know whether the mother pass or what, but it's have been straying away from yesterday. I'm off from work for the weekend. Okay, that is awesome, Sue. You'll get some rest. So if you don't get the sleep in the night, then you can sleep late in the morning. Oh my God. I'm happy that you're off for the weekend. Oh boy. When we having children, we have some things to put up with them. I remember sometimes all when I'm breastfeeding my kids, foot all up in forehead, foot all up on shoulder and all these things while I'm feeding them. More blessings for the weekend, Sue, says Miss Rosalie. That is so true. I have another 6 minutes here, after which I will end this live stream. I don't know if I'll try and go and do some visit because I have some clothes to take off my bed too. I wash and pin out some clothes and they take them up and they're all in my bed. So I know I have to get those from my bed before the night turns into night. So whenever I finish that, that's what I will be doing. Rosalie say thanks. No, Sue say Rosalie thanks. I really appreciate it. Yes, guys, I thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate your presence. I know sometimes the street can be so busy, and when it reaches these times, sometimes a lot of persons go in live stream. So whenever I see persons join here, I am really grateful and I really appreciate their presence. I'm up to 15 thumbs up and I appreciate it also because gratitude is a must. Seems like they smell the little puppy out there. So those dogs next door now start barking because you know they smell. So they smell that he's out there. And Sue say, I hope no one going live for the rest of the night because the manager job too. I'll give me more work and less time to relax. Okay. Sometimes too, I if I go to my bed and my eyes start burning, I just put down the phone and leave it there. Because Mika is saying when you have like moderator and persons live stream and you feel like you want to sleep, just put down the phone because you can have it in your hand and anything, finger can touch anything. So what I do as soon as I realize that I start burning, I put down the phone one side and stay there and listen. I don't type anymore either. And like how I was out the all day and walk in the sun and then I come back and start clean up around the back. My feet are tired. So I am going to shower when I finish. But I'm taking up the clothes them first off my bed. Then I will shower and then I rub them. Wow. Try stretch that one and I hear the bone cry. So then I rub them and just stretch out myself. Laugh out loud, horse Sue. I saw it go. Oh my God. So let me look. Oh, 2 minutes leave with you guys. After which I'll end and call it a date because I can't be sitting up with you guys here and you maybe want to go and do something else and I myself here is going to do something and get myself a shower, rub my knee and try to go and stretch out these feet of mine. So it was a great pleasure being here with you guys. So we said, Nika, I don't know who tell me if you got trouble, what don't trouble me. So guys, sit here now. Say hi guys. I'm almost ending. Say hi. He's sleeping. Say hi. Don't look at him. I don't want you troubling. See now, she wake up. He's sleeping. So instead of saying hi to you guys, he's looking because he'll wake him. Say hi. Say hi. Pumpkin, say hi now. Wave and say hi. Why you just looking, Pumpkin? Say hi. You're not saying hi? Huh? Alright. Go down now. It's almost time for me to end. Say hi, guys. Say hi. You're not saying hi? Hi. Yeah, say hi. 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 Wave now. Hi. Wave to them now and say bye. Hi. All right. This will come to you. Wow. You see, guys, he don't want me to put him down now, and I'm about to end this live stream. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. And Miss Rosalie saying hello, pumpkin. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, na pumpkin. Thank you so much, guys. When you get used to it, it will be better. It will be more easier. And Sue is saying, have a wonderful bless of the night, Mika, Miss Gay, Rosalie, and Cool Vibes. Take care, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Have a great and blessed weekend. And I'll see you somewhere on the YT street. Remember, God is love. Let's continue to live in love and unity. Spread the love and share the love amongst each other. See you saying bye now. Bye. Say bye. Say it again. Say bye. Say hi. Okay, my lovely people, take care. And let us just continue to live in love and unity. And remember that God is love. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little boy passing. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. So take care, my lovely people. Peace out. Have a great rest of the weekend. And I hope and trust that you guys will have a great night rest. And I'll see you somewhere on the YT Street. Take care. Bye. Bye, my lovely people. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of the afternoon. Have a great night rest. See, she has said bye now, but you guys not seen her. And take care. All the best. Thank you all for coming. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye. Peace out.